Live to the South African Reserve Bank's regional offices in Durban, where scores of Nehawu members are picketing against the liquidation of Itala Bank. They're expected to hand over a memorandum of grievances in just a short while. The union says it has close to 200 members who are clients of Ithala. Newzroom Afrika's Phila Mthembu is there for us with the details. Phila, good afternoon to you. These are people who use the bank for things like paying their policies, paying their medical aid schemes, and they've been unable to access their funds since the issue with Ithala first arose.
Absolutely, Michelle. Hence, they have gathered outside here, the South African Reserve Bank in Durban. If I could just show you behind me, as you can see, the members are just chanting songs. They've got some placards that they are holding. Some of them reading "Hands off our Ithala" and also give Ithala a full banking license. A list of demands that they have. A memorandum is going to be handed here. There's also some police visibility just to monitor the situation and to ensure that it does not get out of hand. We're still expecting for more members to join in on the crowd, but to get a sense of, why they have gathered here today, and also just to get some inside information with regards to the memorandum that they are going to be handing out. I'm going to bring into the conversation our guest, Durban Regional Secretary of Nehawu, Prince Mthalane. Thank you so much for your time. Firstly, if you could just tell us, why is this demonstration happening outside here today?
Yes, thank you, and greetings to the viewers at home. The reason why we are gathered here today is to submit a memorandum of demands to the South African Reserve Bank and also to the National Treasury in opposing what is currently taking place, which is the liquidation process of Itala Bank. This is due to the fact that more than 400 workers of Itala have their job that are at stake, as well as the fact that they have not been paid their salaries. All the transactions within the institution have been frozen. This has resulted in more than 400 workers not getting their salaries on the 20th of January 2025. So that is why we are here.
Take us through some of the demands that are on that memorandum. One major demand that we are having is that the salaries of workers and all other benefits that are attached to their contracts of employment must be released with immediate effect. We are also saying that all the administrative issues that Ithala might be facing in terms of compliance, the approach by the regulatory authority is that the Ithala must be assisted. It must be supported, not be destroyed, because we know the role it has played in the communities of KZN, and that the closure of Ithala will have a devastating impact to hundreds of workers who will now have to go without any form of income. And what does it mean to have, because we've also had the KZN government also just going against the liquidation of Itala Bank. What does it mean to have that kind of support?
It's really comforting. In fact, it's not only government, even across political parties, they are all opposed to this liquidation process. We therefore that we don't think that the liquidation must continue, because it is clear that the majority of people in the province and outside the province are not in support of this liquidation. So we will be engaging various stakeholders in terms of what other programs that we are going to be embarking on in stopping this liquidation process. But we're also going to be filing papers in court demanding the release of salaries, because we think it is very inhumane that workers can go without salaries, noting that the majority of these workers in any case are living from hand to mouth. So being denied a salary for 1 month, it means they are being condemned into poverty.
So should the liquidation continues, what is going to happen? Can we expect such pickets continue indefinitely? What's the plan?
Yes, you should expect more pickets to continue. These kind of actions are going to intensify going forward. But we think that if the majority of political parties are not in support of this action, then it should not happen. They must work together in resolving it, so that Ithala can be saved and it can continue to serve the people of KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. Michelle, Durban Regional Secretary of Nehawu over there, Prince Mthalane, basically telling us about the list of demands, the memorandum that they're going to be submitting here today, and also what is it that they are calling for, telling us how the whole issue around the Itala Bank right now is impacting their members, and also just, a lot of South Africans at large who actually are clients of the Itala Bank. It's saying to us that if the liquidation continues, then we can expect such pickets continuing indefinitely, and calling for more support and just for South Africans to just stand united and ensure that the liquidation does not happen.
Phila Mthembu, live to us there in Durban. Thanks for that update.